Okay, so good morning everyone. So for today guys, let's start sa ating discussion natin sa ating integral calculus. Don't worry, no? Ah, hindi naman to palagi. Ano lang to? Like, nag-discuss na ako today because hindi tayo nakapag-discuss last week. Para hindi tayo mahuli sa ating klase natin. Okay, but anyways, let's start sa ating discussion natin. Okay, pag-usapan natin guys yung ating tinatawag na integral calculus. Okay, so guys, what is integral calculus? Basically guys, integral calculus is kasalungat lang naman ito ng ating tinatawag na differential calculus. Okay? Sabi natin guys, sa ating integral calculus, it is divided into two different calculus. Sabi natin guys, meron tayo ditong tinatawag na indefinite integral and then meron din tayo ditong tinatawag na definite integral. Okay? So ulitin ko guys ha, dito sa integral calculus, meron tayo dito dalawang klase ng integral calculus, which is yung tinatawag nating indefinite integral and then yung tinatawag nating definite integral. Okay, so indefinite integral natin, wala tayo ditong definite na value ng ating function. But in our definite integral guys, meron tayo ditong exact value ng ating function. Okay, yun lang naman pinagkaiba nilang dalawa. But the process in integrating our function is just the same. Yun nga lang, yung answer natin guys sa ating indefinite integral ay function. Yung answer natin dito guys ay function. Wait lang, ayusin ko yung sulat ko, pangit. Yan. Yung answer naman natin dito guys ay value. Okay? Kasi sa ating indefinite integral, function siya. Wala tayong exact value na answer. But in the definite integral, meron po tayong exact value ng ating answer. And sabi natin guys, this indefinite integral, okay, ang tawag natin dito guys is antiderivative. Okay, when you see antiderivative, it is the reciprocal or sabi natin, it is the counterpart of our derivative or of our differentiation. Okay, but in our definite integral, this is also called as Riemann integral. Okay? So, bakit nga ba guys tinawag na antiderivative yung ating integral calculus? Okay? Because kabaliktaran na lang naman yan guys sa ating derivatives. Okay, later on guys, magbigay ko ng example sa inyo kung bakit naging kabaliktaran ng ating integral yung ating derivatives. Okay, but pag-usapan na natin guys, what are the differences between our indefinite at definite integral? Sabi natin guys dito sa ating indefinite integrals, we have here no limits. So in our indefinite integral, we have no limits. So if in case we have here our function, the function, sabi natin, integral of our function of x dx, it is equal to f of x plus c. Okay, so ibig sabihin guys, dito sa indefinite integral natin, kapag hinamak natin guys yung integral ng ating function, guys ito, this is our function. Ito, na-discuss sa inyo yung differential, tama ba? This is our differential. This is our integral sign, tama ba? Okay, konting background lang. Okay, dito kasi sa ating integral calculus, okay, basically, nagsasummation lang naman tayo dito based ng mga small values. Okay? Nung sinaunang panahon kasi, ang ginagamit nilang sign ay summation o yung sigma. Okay, pero medyo tinamad sila, naging S kasi summation. Pero habang tumatagal, yung ating mga mathematician, patamad sila ng patamad. Yung S nila, naging ganito na. Okay? So kaya inadapt na natin guys yung ating integral sign natin. Basically, itong integral sign na to, nanggaling ito sa summation. Okay? Ibig sabihin ng integral sign dyan ay summation. Okay? So sabi natin, we have here the integral of f of x dx. It is equal to f of x, which is the integral answer, plus our constant c. Yung c natin dito ay constant. Kapag wala tong c guys, may minus tayo sa ating answer or sa ating points natin. Okay? Pero sa ating definite integral, this has limits. Sabi natin, okay, ang pinagkaiba lang naman kasi ng definite at indefinite natin, sa definite integral, meron ka ditong limits from A or from B to A. Okay? So ito guys sa ating definite integral. And basically, same lang naman guys yung gagawin natin sa pag-integrate. Yun nga lang, dito sa function of x na to, isa-substitute natin guys yung f of a natin or yung a natin, function of a, minus the function of b. Okay, don't worry. Medyo magulo pa dito sa part na to, but as we go along, ipapakita ko sa inyo guys kung paano ba yung process ng pagkuha ng ating definite integral. Okay? Basta sa ating indefinite integral, ganito guys yung itsura ng ating final answer. Okay, sa ating naman definite integral, ganito guys yung mapapalabas sa ating final answer. Okay? So ito, yung ating mga indefinite at definite integral. Okay. So bago tayo mag-start sa ating integration, okay, magkaroon muna tayo ng review sa ating differential calculus. Simpleng derivative lang. Simple lang muna yung ating ibibigay na example sa inyo. So sabi natin guys, mag-review tayo ng konti. So we have here guys our y equal to 3x squared plus 2x minus 3. Okay? Guys, ano guys yung maging derivative natin dito?
6x plus 2.
Okay, so meron itong dy over dx is equal to 6x plus 2. Very good. This is our derivative. Tama ba? Okay, pero paano kapag differential? Ano yung differential nito? Naalala nyo ba yung differential, guys? Naalala nyo ba yun? Okay, di ba ang derivative niya ay dy over dx equal to dito. What is the differential naman? Anong pinagkaiba ng derivative at differential? Kapag sinabi natin differential, yung dy mo is equal to 6x plus 2 dx, tama ba? Di ba this is the differential, tama ba? Ang tawag dito, derivative. Tama? Ang tawag naman dito, differential. Okay? Kapag sinabi natin differential, magkahiwalay si dy tapos si dx. Kapag sinabi natin derivative, magkasama si dy tapos si dx. Okay? So, tandaan nyo palagi. Okay, so dito, pinakita ko lang yung differential natin. Dy is equal to 6x plus 2 dx or the derivative is equal to dy over dx equal to 6x plus 2. Okay, basically, di ba sabi natin guys, no? Okay, itong dy over dx natin, pwede mo naman itong i-rewrite ng ano? Y prime, tama ba? So, your y prime will be equal to 6x plus 2. Ganyan yung ginagawa natin guys kapag nagdi-differentiate tayo, tama ba? Okay, sabi natin, the derivative of 3x squared plus 2x is equal to dy over dx plus 2. Or y prime is equal to 6x plus 2. Very good. Okay, anong formula yung ginamit nyo dito? Anong differentiation formula yung ginamit natin? Di ba marami tayong differentiation formula? Okay, example ng differentiation formula natin ay chain rule, product rule, quotient rule, di ba? Power rule. Okay, guys, among those rule, anong ginamit natin guys dito na rule para ma-solve natin tong problem na to? Ano po? Ano guys? Ano guys?
Power rule, sir.
Okay, yes, very good. In differential calculus, sabi natin, power rule is the derivative of x raised to n is equal to n times x raised to n minus 1. Okay, alam nyo na to kung paano mag-differentiate, tama ba? Using power rule. And hoping na sana naalala nyo guys kung paano mag-differentiate using power rule. Okay? Sa integral calculus guys, okay, isa-isahin natin no, yung bawat rule natin. Because yung bawat rule natin guys sa differential calculus, meron din siyang counterpart sa integral calculus. Okay? So umpisahan natin guys dito sa ating integral calculus using power rule. Okay, in integral calculus guys, sabi natin, meron din tayo ditong tinatawag na power rule natin. Okay, sabi natin guys sa integral calculus, the integral of u raised to n du is equal to u raised to n plus 1 over n plus 1 plus c. I repeat, sa integral calculus, meron din tayong tinatawag dito guys na power rule. And sabi natin guys sa integral calculus, kapag meron tayo itong function of u raised to n, yung integral nito ay equal to saan? U raised to n plus 1 all over n plus 1. Kung babalikan natin guys, kaya itong tinawag na antiderivative because kabaliktaran lang naman ito na ating differential calculus. Bakit? Sa differential calculus natin guys, nagma-minus 1 tayo sa exponent. Sa integral calculus, nagpla-plus 1 tayo ng exponent. Tama ba? Tapos, kung babalikan din natin, sa differential calculus, minumultiply natin ito. Tama ba? But, in integral calculus, dinidivide natin. Okay, so kaya siya tinawag na antiderivative because kabaliktaran lang naman ng ating differentiation si integration. Okay? Pero, isa-isahin natin. Sabi natin guys, yes, Jester. Paano ba sa yung pangalan mo? Jester ba? Tama ba? Si Water Hashira. Paano ba sa yung pangalan mo, Water Hashira? Para baka mamaya mali-mali. Sige. Okay, wala akong naintindihan. Okay, Jester ba yung basa pangalan mo?
Yes, sir.
Okay, yes. Okay, sige. Yeah. Jester. Parang ako, Jackster. Okay, pero X. But anyways, yung U natin dito guys ay yung ating function. Okay, U ay yung function natin. And then yung N naman natin dito guys is yung power ng ating function or the exponent ng ating function. Okay? Please take note of this guys ha. But take note of this. Yung C natin dito ay constant. So sa answer natin guys, dapat hindi mawala yung C natin. Okay? Kapag indefinite integral yan, dapat hindi mawala palagi yung C natin because kapag nawala yung C natin, magiging sagot natin. Tama ba? And yung D yun natin guys is the, let me rephrase this. This is the derivative of U. It is the differential of U. Okay, yung du is the differential of U. And then, please take note that your n must not be equal to negative 1. Because negative 1 plus 1 is equal to 0. Kapag nag-0 yung denominator mo, anong mangyari? Magiging undefined yan, tama ba? Basta tandaan natin palagi guys, in using our power rule, meron tayong limitation. Dapat, okay, tandaan natin guys, yung n natin must not be equal to negative 1. Okay? Take note, your n must not be equal to negative 1. Okay? Siguro para mas maintindihan natin, okay, try natin guys mag-solve ng sample problem natin dito sa ating integral calculus. Okay? So, isa-isahin natin. So dito, meron tayo dito guys, the integral of x raised to 4 dx. Okay, sabi natin guys, our formula sa ating power rule ay integral of u raised to n du is equal to u raised to n plus 1 all over n plus 1. Okay? Kapag medyo nahihirapan ka guys, pwede mo munang i-identify kung sino si u and kung sino si du. Okay? So dito guys, ipakita mo. Sabi natin, yung u natin, wait lang guys, wait lang. Yes sir? Okay na sa. Okay, sorry, may Shopee. Di ba kung sino Shopee? Okay. But anyways, kapag hindi mo kaya, pag hindi mo pa sanay na i-direct yung ating computation, pwede naman tayo guys mag-substitution na lang muna. So for example, our u here is yung x, which is yung ating function of x, or yung function natin, yung u. And then, guys, what is the differential of u? What is the differential of u? Anong differential? Differential na hindi derivative ba? Na-discuss ba sa inyo yung differential? Paki-thumbs up kung paki-thumbs up kung na-discuss yung differential. Okay, and then thumbs down kapag hindi na-discuss yung differential. Differential na hindi derivative ba? Okay, hindi na-discuss yung differential. Okay, kapag nagdi-differential tayo, okay, for example guys ha, y is equal to 3x squared plus 4. X minus 2. Okay. Yung differential, simple lang. Okay? Kapag ang derivative ay dy over dx is equal to 6x plus 4, derivative yan. Kapag sinabi natin differential, okay, yung dx mo, nandito sa kabila. So, dy is equal to 6x plus 4 dx. This is called the differential. Yung differential natin, magkahiwalay yung dy kay dx. Yung derivative, magkasama si dy tapos si dx. Nasusundan? Okay. So the differential of u is equal to du and the differential of x is equal to dx. Okay, basically ganito yan. U is equal to x. So du over dx is equal to 1. So kapag cross-multiply ko si dx dito sa kabila, your du is equal to dx. Tama ba? So kaya yung du mo dito ay equal to dx. Okay? And after that, kung papansinin natin, i-substitute mo na lang yan dito. Tama ba? So integral of, yung u natin guys ay x, yung du mo ay dx, yung n mo guys ay 4. So walang nangyari, tama ba? Pero if ever man kapag ganyan naman, pwede ka naman nang pumunta dito sa formula natin kaagad. Okay? Since na-identify mo naman kung sino si u, tapos kung sino si n natin, kayang-kaya na. Okay, dito guys sa atin, yung n natin dito ay yung 4 na exponent. So n is equal to 4. So substitute mo lang yan. So meron tayo dito, ipakita ko lang, x, yung u mo, yung n natin dito guys ay si 4 plus 1 all over 4 plus 1 plus c. Guys, ano po yung magiging sagot natin dito? Paki-chat nga or paki-sabi na lang. Ano yung magiging integral nito? Yes. What will be our answer here? X raised to 4 plus 1 all over 4 plus 1? Yes, Chanel.
X raised to 5 over 5 plus c, sir.
Okay, very good. It is x raised to 5 over 5 plus c. Very good. So this will be our answer. Tama ba? Simple lang mag-integrate, guys ha. Simple lang mag-integrate. Okay? Pero guys ha, ipakita ko sa inyo. One way para malaman nyo kung tama yung sagot nyo is ganito. Okay? So, pwede mo guys ma-check kung tama yung sagot mo. Ipakita ko lang guys ha, erasing ko lang to. One way para malaman mo tama yung sagot mo, so y equal to x raised to 5 over 5 plus c. Okay, hanapin natin derivative guys ha, hanapin natin derivative, tulungan niyo ko. Okay, anong derivative ng y? Diba? dy over dx equal to, guys, anong derivative ng x raised to 5 over 5? Anong derivative ng x raised to 5 over 5? Ano guys? Naalala nyo ba? What is the derivative of x raised to 5 over 5? Ano po? Okay, Nadine. Si Nadine. Okay, anong derivative ng x raised to 5 over 5? Anyone? May nakakaalala ba kung paano magkuha ng derivative ng x raised to 5 over 5? Yes, Ansel. Sige. Ansel, nag-raise ka ng hand? Hindi ko... Sino ba? Si Chanel na lang ulit. Anong derivative ng x raised to 5 over 5, Chanel? Anyone? Meron ba?
Pwede sir, hula lang.
Oo.
X raised to 4 kay ang kaginamba sa integral is anti-derivative, diba? Bali opposite ng sasang derivative.
Oo. Tama. Okay, di ba ang integral, okay, i-differentiate ko to, isa-isa ko na lang para makita nila. Tama yung sinabi niya. Okay, di ba kapag dito, power rule ka lang din. 5 multiplied by x raised to 5 minus 1 over 5 plus c, or plus derivative ng constant. Ano yung derivative ng constant, guys? What is the derivative of constant?
0.
0. Very good. 0. Okay, yes, Grace. Okay, 0. Tama? So, tingnan natin. Magka-cancel to. So, dy over dx is equal to x raised to 4. Tama ba? Tapos, sabi natin, differential lang kailangan kasi natin eh. I-cross multiply mo tong dx. So, dy natin will be equal to x raised to 4 dx. Guys, same lang siya dito. Tama ba? Same lang. Tama po? Okay, tandaan natin guys, kung gusto mong i-check kung tama yung answer mo sa integration, yung final answer mo, i-differentiate mo. If your final answer, okay, ay same lang doon sa ating given, or kapag dinifferentiate mo yung final answer mo, at nag-same siya doon sa given natin, ibig sabihin, tama yung sagot mo. Okay? Gets po ba? Okay, pakithumbs up kung gets natin. Gets. Okay. Guys, balikan natin guys yung kanina. Diba? Kanina kasi, sabi natin, okay, nagbigay tayo ng example problem kanina, pero ni-review lang natin guys yung ating derivative. Okay, sabi natin guys, meron tayo ditong y prime natin na 6x plus 2. Tama ba? Okay, sabi natin y prime ay dy over dx equal to 6x plus 2. Okay, so i-cross multiply natin yan, yung dx natin. So dy natin will be equal to the quantity 6x plus 2 dx. Okay? If ever man din guys, kung gusto mong i-check kung tama yung differentiation mo, mag-integrate ka. I-integrate mo lang to. Ang integral ng dy will be equal to y. Nasusundan? Ito naman, i-distribute ko. Integral ng 6 dx or 6x dx plus integral ng 2 dx. Tama ba? Okay, ipakita ko lang. Sabi natin guys kanina, yung integral ng u raised to n du is equal to u raised to n plus 1 over n plus 1 plus c. Check natin guys ha, check natin. So y natin will be, yung u natin dito guys is si x. So meron tayo itong 6. Ano yung exponent ng x guys? 1, di ba? So ito itong x raised to 1 plus 1 over 1 plus 1. Tama ba? Plus 2. Guys, tandaan nyo, yung 2 natin dito, may kasama tong x. Pero anong exponent niya? X raised to 0. Tama ba? So 0 plus 1 over 0 plus 1 plus c. Tama ba? Okay? Yes, Ansel. Okay, check
Ga-open
natin.
mo screen, sir.
Ano?
Ga-open mo
Yes,
gina
Ansel.
screen, sir.
Ano? Ano yan? Ano yan?
Ang stream mo ginasar ga off, sir.
Oh, wait lang, itagalog mo na lang, Ansel. Pasensya na, hindi pa ako nakakaintindi na ano. Ano yun, Ansel?
Yung screen mo kanina, sir, naka-off.
Naka-off ba? Nakikita niyo ba yung screen ko? Okay, okay na ngayon.
Yes,
Okay na?
sir.
Okay na ba sa'yo, Ansel?
Okay na, sir.
Okay na. Sige. Okay. Guys, check natin, no? Check natin. So, y is equal to 6x, 1 plus 1 is 2, over 2 plus 2x over 1 plus c. Guys, di ba? Kapag simplify mo to, yung y mo magiging ano? Yung y natin will be equal to 3x squared plus 2x plus c. Guys, tandaan natin ha, same lang yan dito. Okay? Ibig sabihin guys, kapag mayroon kang answer sa derivative, kapag in-integrate mo yon, babalik tayo guys doon sa ating first na question natin. Nasusundan? So, pabalik-balik lang yan guys, pabalik-balik lang yan. Ibig sabihin, nagbabalik-balik lang yung mga, mga dito sa calculus natin. Okay? May question? Okay, wala. Sige. Kung wala kayong question, guys, try natin to, no? Try natin to. Magbigay pa ako ng isang example. We have here integral. Okay? Isa-isahin lang natin, no? Konti-konti lang muna. Habang tumatagal, pahirapin natin ng konti. X raised to 3 over 2 dx. Okay? X raised to 3 over 2 dx. Okay, sabi natin guys, ang formula natin is u raised to n du is equal to u raised to n plus 1 over n plus 1 plus c. Tama ba? Okay, guys, question ko. Dito, ano magiging itsura niya? Pakisabi nga. Di ba yung u natin dito guys is si x. Yung n natin dito ay 3 over 2. Guys, pakisabi nga kung ano isusulat ko dito. Pakisabi nga. Yung integral nito. Okay. Meron ba? Yung u natin ay x. So, meron itong x raised to 3 over 2 plus 1 over 3 over 2 plus 1 plus c. So, ano yung maging answer natin dito? Okay, what is 3 over 2 plus 1? Paki-calculator nga.
5 over 2, sir.
Okay, thank you. 5 over 2. All over 5 over 2 plus c. Tama ba? Okay. Okay, pero ayusin natin to. Ano magiging final answer natin? Two over 5 x raised to 5 over 2 plus c. So this will be our final answer. This will be our integral nitong answer natin dito. Okay? So, kung gusto mong i-check, i-try natin i-check, di ba? So, kung gusto mong i-check, so y equal to 2 over 5 x raised to 5 over 2 plus c. I-differentiate natin. So, we have here dy over dx or y prime, kaya ikaw bahala kung ano gusto mo. Multiplied by is equal to power rule, di ba? Kapag power rule, ibababa mo tong 5 over 2. So, 5 over 2 multiplied by 2 over 5 times x raised to 5 over 2 minus 1 plus derivative ng c is equal to 0. Nilagay ko lang dyan, no? Nilagay ko lang dyan. I-simplify natin. Magka-cancel si 5, magka-cancel si 2. So, equal to 1 na lang yan. So, dy over dx is equal to, what is 5 over 2 minus 1? Pakicalculate nga. What is 5 over 2 plus 1? Ay, minus 1?
3 over 2, sir.
3 over 2.
Okay, very good. 3 over 2. So, x is raised to 3 over 2. So cross multiply para maging differential yan. So dy natin is equal to x raised to 3 over 2 dx. So same lang siya dito, tama ba? Same siya dyan. So ibig sabihin guys, okay, kapag hindi ka sure sa answer mo sa integration, mag-derivative ka. Kapag napalabas mo yung same na given, tama yung sagot mo. Okay? Clear ba? Clear ba? Yes, ano to? Semery, Kemery. Paano ba basahin yung pangalan mo?
Napindot lang, sir. Summary
Hanapin
po.
mo. Semery. Okay, Semery. Okay. So, sana clear sa atin yun, guys, no? Okay. Okay, next sample problem. We have here integral of the cube root of x squared dx. Okay, kapag may ganito kayong problem, integral of cube root of x squared dx, para hindi ka mahirapan, i-transform mo muna to into, okay, into exponential form. Ano magiging itsura nito in exponential form? Ano magiging pangalan ng itsura nito? Ano magiging
X raised to
X
2/3, sir.
Okay, very good guys. Very good. X raised to 2/3. So we have here integral of x raised to 2/3. So madali na siya, tama ba? So integral of x raised to 2/3. Okay? So guys, integrate natin to. Okay? Hindi ko na isusulat yung hindi ko na isusulat yung formula, pero kapag hindi mo pa sanay, pwede mong isulat yung formula. So u raised to n du is equal to u raised to n plus 1 over n plus 1 plus c. Okay? Ito yung formula natin. Okay? Pero pwede mo namang hindi na isulat yan sa solution natin. So dito, ang u mo ay si x. Ang ating ating n is si 2 over 3. So we have here x raised to 2 over 3 plus 1 all over 2 over 3 plus 1 plus c. Okay? So guys, paki-calculator nga or paki-solve nga, what is 2 over 3 plus 1? What is 2 over 3 plus 1?
5 over 3, sir.
5 over 3. Thank you. So we have here x raised to 5 over 3 all over 5 over 3 plus c. Okay? So kapag ayusin natin yan, so we have here 3x raised to 5 over 3 all over 5 plus c. Okay po? Nangyari yan ganito, no? X 5 over 3 divided by 5 over 3. Di ba sa division natin ng fraction, magiging multiplication to. Tapos, magbabaliktad to, di ba, maging 3 over 5. Kaya naging ganito, no? 3x raised to 5 over 3 over 5 plus c. Okay, pero sabi natin, okay, gawin na lang natin siya in radical form. So, in radical form, anong itsura nito? In radical form. Okay, kahit na wag yun nang i-rationalize masyado or kahit na wag yun na siyang i-simplify masyado. Kapag in radical form, anong itsura nito? Okay, we have here 3, the cube root of x raised to 5 over 5. Okay, pero okay na sa akin to, no? Kahit hindi mo na ilabas yung x cube dito, okay lang sa akin. So, okay na ako dito sa answer na to. Meron ditong 3, the cube root of x raised to 5 over 5 plus c. This will be our final answer. If your answer is ito, sige, okay lang. Okay lang sa akin. Nasundan? Okay? So far, may question dito? Carry naman? Kaya pa? Okay. Kaya pa. Okay, ito yung kanina, di ba? So ito yung kaninang problem natin, no? I-skip ko na lang to. Okay, so ito yung pinasunod ko kanina, no? Yung 3x squared plus 2x plus c. Okay, but anyways, punta tayo dito. Okay, wag na muna tong seatwork, no? Ako na lang muna magsasagot nito. Okay, sample problem muna. Okay, dito naman guys, meron tayo itong multiple values or multiple function. So we have here guys, we have here integral of, okay, 3x raised to 4 minus 5x cubed plus x plus 23 dx. So to solve for this guys, what we need to do, is just to distribute this integral dx inside our parentheses. So ito, pwede mo itong isulat ng integral of 3x raised to 4 dx minus integral of 5x cubed dx plus integral of x dx plus integral of 23 dx. Okay, pwede mong gawin yan. Pero pwede mo na din ng i-direct. Okay? Okay lang guys na hindi mo ipakita yung distribution or okay lang naman din guys na i-direct mo na siya kagad na i-integrate. Okay? So, integrate natin to. Guys, no? Integrate natin to. So, meron tayo ditong 3x raised to 4 plus 1 over 5 or over 4 plus 1 minus 5x raised to 3 plus 1 over 3 plus 1. Kasi exponent natin is 3. Plus x raised to 1 plus 1 over 1 plus 1 plus 23 x raised to 0 plus 1 over 0 plus 1 plus c. Okay? So ano magiging sagot natin dito? Our answer will be 3x raised to 5 over 5 minus 5x raised to 4 over 4 plus x squared plus over 2 plus 23x plus c. Okay? Dito guys sa quiz or sa exam natin, okay lang na hindi nyo na ipakita sa akin to. Okay lang na hindi nyo na ipakita sa akin to. Okay lang na dumiretso na kayo dito. Walang problema sa akin. Okay? Pero, kapag hindi ka pa sanay sa pag-integrate, I suggest isa-isahin mo. Pero kapag sanay ka na, pwede mo namang idiretsa. Okay po? Okay, paki-thumbs up na kung clear sa atin kung paano na yung integration natin. Okay? Okay, pero sa final answer natin, I want it to be simplified. When we say simplified, wala tayo ditong mga terms na naka-fraction or nakaiibang fraction. Gusto natin na sa iisang fraction lang siya. Okay, guys, balikan natin. Kapag may iba't ibang fraction ka, tapos it is divided into operation, anong hinahanap natin? Hinahanap natin yung LCD or the least common denominator. Guys, what is the least common denominator of this function? Naalala
10,
ba?
sir.
20, sir.
20. Okay, yung 10 kasi, okay, wala siyang factor na 4, tama ba? Okay? So, ibig sabihin, maghanap tayo ng number na kung saan itong mga nandito ay common denominator natin or common factors natin. So, tandaan natin guys, si 5 kasi, so 5, 10, 15, 20, tama ba? Si 4 naman, 4, 8, 16, 20. Si 2, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Tapos yung over 1 dito, kahit ano, tama ba? Yung 10, meron siya dito, pero wala siya dito. So, hindi pwede si 10. Okay? So, dito, ano yung by common nila? Di ba? May 20 ka dito, may 20 ka rin dito, and then may 20 ka dito. Ito yung pinakamababang common denominator nila. Tama ba? So, ibig sabihin, yung 20 yung gagamitin natin, si least common denominator. Okay? So, 20 yung gagamitin natin guys sa 20. Okay? If ever man guys, kapag hindi ka sanay sa pagkuha ng least common denominator, pwede mo namang ipag-multiply guys yung mga denominator natin. And then mag-simplify ka na lang guys later on. Ipakita ko sa inyo mamaya, no? Ipakita ko sa inyo mamaya yung technique kapag hindi mo alam kumuha ng least common denominator. Ipapakita ko sa inyo. So dito, Sabi natin, our least common denominator will be 20. Tama ba? So, 20. Isulat ko si 20. Okay. So, para makita mo, 20 divided by 5, ilan? 20 divided by 5?
4, sir.
4. 4 times 3.
12.
Thank you, 12. So, 12x raised to 5. 20 divided by 4.
5.
5. 5 multiplied by negative 5. Negative?
25.
25.
So, very good. Negative 25x raised to 4. Next naman. 20 divided by 2.
10.
10. 10 multiplied by 1. So, 10 to. So, 10x raised to 2. Next. 20 divided by 1 is equal to 20. 20 times 23. Ilan? $460. Okay, plus C. Okay, huwag na pakialaman yung plus C natin. So, meron tayo ditong 12x raised to 5 minus 25x raised to 4 plus 10x squared plus 460x all over 20 plus C. Okay? Is it our final answer? Not yet, because meron pa tayong common factor na pwedeng ilabas. Ano yung common factor natin sa numerator na pwede nyo ilabas? Ano yung common factor? Ano ba yung common dito sa apat na to? Hindi si 2, di ba? Kasi hindi naman divisible by 2 ito. Hindi si 5 because hindi naman divisible by 5 ito. Ano? Yung x, tama ba? Kasi kung paparsinin natin, guys, itong mga terms natin, meron silang x, which is may x ka dito, may x ka dito, may x ka dito, may x ka dito. Kapag nilabas mo yan, your answer will be x multiplied by 12x raised to 4 minus 25x cubed plus 10x plus 460x. Okay? So this will be our final answer. Nasusundan? Okay, gets po ba? Okay. Balikan natin guys yung sinabi ko sa inyo. If in case na hindi ka sanay sa pagkuha o hindi ka masyadong magaling sa pagkuha ng LCD, okay lang. Ano yung pwede mong gawin guys kapag hindi ka masyadong magaling sa pagkuha ng LCD? Ipag-multiply mo na lang lahat ng mga denominator. Ipakita ko sa inyo. So ito. 5 times 4 times 2 times 1. Ilan yan? Okay, ilan yan? 5 times 4 times 2 times 1.
40, sir.
Okay, 40. Very good. So, 40. Ipakita ko sa inyo no, kung paano ba tayo mag-aaray sa same answer. Okay? So, dito, 40 divided by 5 equal to saan? 40 divided by 5?
8, sir.
8 times 3.
24.
24. So, 24x raised to 5. Ganun din. 40 divided by 4.
10.
10. 10 multiplied by negative 5x raised to 4. Negative 50x raised to 4. Tama ba? X raised to 4. Next, 40 divided by 2.
20, sir.
20. 20 times x squared. Plus 20
X.
x squared. Thank you. Ito, 40 divided by 1 is 40. 40 times 23, ilan yan? 40 times 23, paki-calculate, no? 920. Tama ba? 920? 920 ba?
Yes, sir.
Okay, 920x plus C. Okay, but this is not yet our final answer because we need to factor out our common factors. Guys, ano yung common factor natin dito sa numerator? Ano yung common dito sa lahat?
X, sir.
X, tapos
2, sir.
2. Very good. 2x. So kapag nilabas mo si 2x, so 2x multiplied by, ito magiging 12x raised to 4. Tama ba? Ito magiging 25
25.
x cubed. Ito magiging
10.
Ay,
x. Ito naman magiging 460
460.
all over 40 plus c. And we all know, guys, that ito at saka ito, meron magka-cancel dyan, di ba? Yung 2 mo mawawala, itong 40 mo magiging 20.
20.
Tama ba? So, meron na tayo ditong x times 12x raised to 4 minus 25x cubed plus 10x plus 460 over 20 plus c. So, same lang, di ba? Same lang. So, if ever man, guys, kapag hindi ka magaling magkuha or kumuha ng LCD, ipag-multiply mo na lang lahat ng denominator natin. But, make sure that in our final answer is i-simplify pa natin yan. I-factor out natin yung ating mga pwedeng i-factor. Okay? Clear ba, guys? Clear? Paki-thumbs up kung clear sa atin. Okay, sige. Guys, pasensya na kayo no kung diretso ako mag-Tagalog or English. Pero don't worry. Turuan nyo lang ako, guys, magiligay nun. Okay? Try natin yan, guys, next time. Okay? Sige. How about kapag ganito naman? So we have here, guys, medyo i-level up natin ng konti. 5x cubed plus 2 all over x raised to 5 over 3 dx. Okay? So dito, guys, kapag may ganito tayong question, simple lang naman yung magiging answer natin dito or magiging solution natin. Para hindi ka mahirapan, guys, i-simplify muna natin siya. Paano? Okay, di ba? Pwede mo tong i-rewrite ng 5x cubed over x raised to 5 over 3 plus 2 over x raised to 5 over 3 dx. Tama ba? Pwede mo siyang isulat ng ganyan. Okay na susundan? Okay. Punta tayo, guys, sa ruling natin sa ating division of exponents. Okay? Or division of function with exponents. Diba? Kapag ganito, paano ba natin ito sinusulat? Diba? Kapag sinusulat natin yan, magiging 5x raised to 3 minus 5 over 3. Do you agree? Do you agree ba, guys, na pwede mo siyang isulat ng ganito? Paki-thumbs up kung nag-agree kayo. Yes, June. June Carl. Okay. Di ba yung ruling natin, guys, sa division of, di ba? Sa loss of exponent natin, x raised to n over x raised to m, it is equal to x raised to n minus m. Tama ba? So, ganun din dito. Since parehas sila na x, pwede mong gawin yon. So, integral of 5x raised to 3 minus 5 over 3. Okay? Plus, okay. Guys, di ba itong 5 over 3 natin, or itong x raised to 5 over 3 natin, kapag tinaas mo siya, kapag tinabi mo siya, guys, sa 2, ano magiging exponent natin? Ano magiging exponent natin? Negative 5 over 3, tama ba? Kung naalala nyo, guys, yung exponent nyo sa 152, di ba sabi natin, kapag meron kang exponent, guys, na ililipat, or kapag meron kang function na ililipat mo, yung exponent niya magbabago ng sign, tama ba? So kapag tinaas mo si x raised to 5 over 3, sa numerator, magiging x raised to negative 5 over 3 siya. So magiging ganito guys sa itsura natin, tama ba? Okay, paki-confirm nga kung 3 minus 5 over 3 is 4 over 3. Ito ba lalabas? 4 over 3 ba? Kapag pinag-minus mo to, paki-confirm na guys, paki-confirm. Paki-thumbs up kung tama yung pagkakakalculate natin dyan. Okay, thank you. Sige. So sabi natin guys, i-integrate natin to isa-isa. So meron tayo ditong, iayos ko na lang, no? Okay, itong 5 pala ka, yung 5 pala natin tsaka yung 2 natin dito, pwede nyo siyang ilabas since constant siya. Or pwede mo naman ilob lang din, walang problema. So kapag ito, isolve natin yan, we have here 5 x raised to 4 over 3 plus 1 over 4 over 3 plus 1. Okay? Plus 2 times x raised to negative 5 over 3 plus 1 over negative 5 over 3 plus 1 plus c. Okay guys, pakitulungan nga ako. 5x, ano yung 4 over 3 plus 1? Ano po magiging sagot natin? What will be our answer here? Yes, Kishwar? Paano
7
basahin?
over
7
7 over
over 3. Paano basahin yung pangalan mo?
Kishwar, sir.
Kishwar. Kakaiba yung pangalan mo, ha? Kishwar. Okay, next is dito naman. 2. X raised to, what is negative 5 over 3 plus 1? What is negative 5 over 3 plus 1?
Negative 2 over 3, sir.
Negative 2 over 3. Thank you. Sherry. Negative 2 over 3 din sa baba. Plus C. Okay? Wait lang, nalobat yung aking laptop. Charge ko lang isa. Okay. Yun, nag-charge na. So, yun. So, we have here plus C. So, meron tayo dito. Ipakita ko na lang. Wait lang. Nag-simplify na kasi tayo dito eh. Okay? Meron tayo dito. Ipakita ko muna na kung paano naging ganyan. So, sabi natin, we have here, erasing ko muna or iayos ko dito. So, 5x raised to 7 over 3 all over 7 over 3 plus 2x raised to negative 2/3 all over negative 2/3. So dito guys, tandaan natin, itong denominator natin dito, magmumultiply yan dito sa 5. So meron tayo ditong 15x raised to 7 over 3 over 7. Okay, ganun din dito. So dito, itong 2 mo dito, this will be cancelled out, magiging equal to 1 yan. And then itong 3 natin dito, or negative 3 natin dito, magmumultiply siya dito sa taas. So meron tayong negative 3x raised to negative 2/3. Okay, pero guys para hindi ka na mahirapan, no? Kapag nagmamanual tayo, maglabas ako ng calculator dito. Maglabas lang ako ng calculator para makita nyo. Kasi baka sabihin nyo, ano? Wait lang. Canon. Mag-open ako ng calculator, guys. Ay, sorry. This is not. Saan dito yung Canon? Okay, open ko lang yung calculator natin. Nawala. Eh. Ito to. Ayun. So let me share my screen. Okay, guys, if ever man, no, you just use your calculator para hindi kayo mahirapan. Wait lang. Yeah. Yeah, ito, calculator. Okay, if ever man guys, kasi marami sa mga estudyante ang nahirapan sa part na to. Para hindi kayo mahirapan dito guys, ilisin ko lang to. Okay, this is 2/3. Okay? So, para hindi kayo mahirapan dyan, i-calculator nyo na lang. 5/7/3. Papalabas nyo si 15/7. So, kaya dito, 15/7 yan. 15/7 x raised to 7/3. And also dito din. Okay, 2 divided by negative 2/3. Okay, so lalabas dyan, negative 3. Okay guys ha? Okay, clear ba? Nakita niyo yung calculator ko? Nakita niyo yung calculator ko sa screen niyo? Thumbs up kung nakikita niyo. Okay, gamitin yung calculator niyo guys ha. Hindi naman ako nagagalit kapag nagka-calculator kayo. Okay, dito, use your calculator na lang. Para hindi na kayo mahirapan. Okay? So dito, let me erase this. I-simplify natin yan. Okay, so sabi natin, we have here, okay, 15/7 times, erase mo na lahat. X raised to 7/3 minus tx minus 2/3 plus c. Okay, sabi natin, if we have negative exponent, sabi natin guys, ang gawin natin is that we will just change the sign of our exponent kapag nilipat natin siya. So since negative yan, ibaba natin yan para maging positive. We have here 15/7 x raised to 7/3. And sabi natin guys, ibalik ko na lang muna sa inyo. Okay, sabi natin guys, we need to simplify this further because naka-fraction siya di ba? So hanapin natin guys yung LCD natin. Okay guys, yung pre-practice natin kanina. Ano yung LCD natin ngayon? Di ba tinuruan pa kanina kung paano kumuha ng LCD? Ano LCD natin? Pakisabi nga. 7x raised to 2/3. Okay? Ipag-multiply mo lang guys, kapag di mo alam kung ano LCD, ipag-multiply mo lang yung denominator. Yun ang LCD natin. So, meron ditong 7x raised to 2/3. Okay guys, mag-ano tayo? 7x raised to 2/3 divided by 7 is equal to x raised to 2/3. X raised to 2/3 multiplied by 15x raised to 7/3. So, x raised to 2/3 multiplied by 7 or by 15 or ayusin ko na lang muna, no? 7x raised to 2/3 divided by 7 is equal to x raised to 2/3. X raised to 2/3 multiplied by 15 x raised to 7/3. Simple lang mangyari dyan, di ba? Magpa-plus lang itong ating 7/3 tas itong ating 2/3. Okay, kapag nag-plus yung dalawang yan, ano magiging natin? Maging equal to 3 siya, tama ba? Kasi sabi natin guys, kapag mag-multiply tayo dito ng dalawang function with the same base, yung exponent nila ay mag-a-add. So 2/3 plus 7 over 3 is equal to 9 over 3 or 3. Okay, 9 over 3 or 3. So, meron itong x raised to 3. So, we have here 15x cubed. Okay? Next naman, 7x raised to 2/3 divided by x raised to 2/3 is equal to 7. 7 multiplied by negative 3 is equal to negative 21. Okay, so basically this will be our answer. But sabi natin, gusto natin yung ating answer is dapat wala tayong exponent na fraction. So we'll just convert this into radical form. Tama ba? So anong radical form yan? Di ba? Cube root of x squared. So we have here, okay, common factor pala natin sa taas is 3. Okay, because this is divisible by 3 and this is also divisible by 3. So we have here, excuse me, okay, we have here 15, or so we have here 3 times 5x cubed minus 7 all over 7, the cube root of x squared plus c. So this will be our final answer. Okay? Pero if ever man guys, no, kapag ang final answer mo ay ganito, 3 times 5x cubed minus 7 over 7 x raised to 2/3. Okay lang, walang problema sa akin. Okay lang to, walang problema sa akin. Pero guys wag mong kalilimutan na may plus c tayo. Please don't forget na may plus c po tayo dito. Okay? Clear ba guys? Clear ba? Clear naman. Okay, next problem. Okay, next problem natin is ito. The integral of the quantity 3x minus 5 squared dx. So in this problem guys, okay, try natin munang i-expand ito. Expanding this, mapapalabas natin, okay, when itong integral of 9x squared minus 30x plus 25 times dx. Okay, hoping na sana alam na natin mag-expand, no? Square nito will be equal to 9x squared. Square nito will be equal to positive 25. 2 times 3 times 2 times 3x times negative 5 is equal to negative 30x. Okay, kapag i-expand natin. If ever man kapag hindi ka sanay doon sa ating expansion na ginawa kanina, pwede mo naman guys gawin ito. 3x minus 5 multiplied by 3x minus 5. Mag-FOIL method ka, pwede naman. Mag-FOIL method ka ng ganito, tapos ganito. Okay? But anyways, same lang naman yan guys, no? Yung mga answer natin kapag ganyan ginawa mo. So dito, pakisolve na guys, ano po yung ating integral nito? Kayo nga muna. What is the integral of 9x squared? Okay, kayo muna guys ang mag-solve. Okay, ako na lang muna. So we have here 9x raised to 2 plus 1 all over 2 plus 1 minus 30. X raised to 1 plus 1 all over 1 plus 1 plus 25x plus c. Okay, simplifying this guys, sabi natin we have here 9x cubed over 3 minus 30x squared all over 2 plus 25x plus c. Okay, guys, sa chat box natin, ano po yung LCD nito ating answer? Anong LCD natin dito? Sa chat box. Or pwede kayo mag-open mic. Pwede naman.
6.
Okay, very good. 6. 6, tama ba? 6. So we have here 6 divided by 3 is 2. 2 times 9 is 18. So 18x cubed minus, or 6 divided by 2 is 3. 3 times negative 30 is equal to saan? Negative 90 x squared. Tama ba? Next naman, 6 divided by 1 is equal to 6. 6 times 25x. What is 6 times 25x?
150, sir.
150. Diba? So, plus 150x. Pero dito pala, no, pwede mo na pala masimplify ito dito. But anyways, medyo nag-long method tayo dito. Okay, plus c. Okay, so simplifying this, Okay, what is our common factor here? Or dito, pwede mo na pala itong i-divide na lang dito, no? 9 divided by 3 is equal to 3. 30 divided by 2 is equal to 15. Tama ba? So, pwede mo na pala itong maging ganito, di ba? So, 3x cubed minus 15x squared plus 25x plus c. Pero try natin ituloy ito. Okay, using this, ano ba yung common factor natin dito, guys?
Six X, sir.
Okay, 6x. Very good. So, we have here 6x. So, kapag nilabas mo si 6x, 6x multiplied by, ilan to? 3x squared minus 15x plus 25. Tama ba? Over 6 plus c. So, cancel. Our answer will be x, 3x squared minus 15x plus 25 over, or sama, wala na over to, is equal to, dito, okay, by plus c pa tayo dito. Okay, so this will be our final answer. Because dito guys, no, common factor naman din pala natin dito si x. So kapag nilabas natin si x dyan, maging same lang yung answer natin. Our answer will be same doon sa ating napalabas kanina. So x multiplied by 3x squared minus 15x plus 25 plus c. Okay? Okay, so far clear naman guys yung mga ginagawa natin? Okay, clear naman. Okay, siguro mabilis naman na tayo matapos so hindi ko natatapusin lahat para maaga tayong umuwi. Or maaga tayong mag-dismiss. Okay. Di ba, sa differential calculus, meron tayong tinatawag na chain rule. Tama ba? May chain rule tayong tinatawag, no? Meron din dito. Okay? Dito sa integral calculus. So, meron din dito tinatawag na technique ng ating integration by using substitution method. So, in our computations of definite and indefinite integrals, we will be applying the basic rules, particularly the substitution rule, or U substitution, or the reverse chain rule, which is considered to be the most widely used integration method illustrated by the several example below. Okay, dito guys, no, sa differential calculus, may tinatawag tayo ng chain rule. Dito rin, meron din. Ang tawag dito ay yung ating tinatawag na reverse chain rule. Okay? So, paano ba ito sinusolve? Okay, ipakita ko lang guys yung example problem natin kanina. Okay, ito yung napalabas natin kanina answer. Ito. Diba? Ito yung question natin kanina. Ito, by expanding this answer, napalabas natin to. Okay, what if guys, try naman natin guys hindi to expand. Pero try natin itong isolve using chain rule. So, paano ba to guys masosolve using chain rule or using reverse chain rule? Simple lang. Bumalik tayo sa ating formula. Yung formula natin ay integral of u raised to n du equal to u raised to n plus 1 all over n plus 1 plus c. This is our formula. Okay. Dito guys, mag-identify lang tayo dito ng u and then mag-identify tayo dito guys kung sino yung n natin. Okay? Kanina, in-expand natin and then sinolve natin. But this time, we will not expand. What we're going to do guys is that ano na natin siya. Mag-use substitution na tayo dito. When we say use substitution, mag-identify tayo dito ng gagawin nating u. Okay. Dito, ang gagawin nating u guys is yung buong value nito. Yung nasa loob ng parenthesis natin tapos yung naka-erase to 2. This is our u. Okay? Okay guys, what is the differential of u? Guys, dito na tayo pupunta sa medyo complicated na part. What is the differential of u? What is the differential of u? Differential of
sir.
ano?
3dx.
Hindi, ito muna. What is the differential of u? Okay, du, di ba? Tama. So, du is equal to 3dx. Very good. So, we have here, du is equal to 3dx. Okay, very good. Ito yung ating magiging differential ng ating u natin. Okay, dito, ano yung n natin dito? N natin, guys, ay yung exponent lang din natin. Hindi magbabago yan. Ito pa rin, guys, yung n natin. Okay? So, sabi nyo kanina, the differential of u is equal to du equal to 3dx. Very good. Okay. So, from this, dito sa nakikita natin, itong u natin, guys, ito yan, di ba? Di ba sabi natin, 3x minus 5 is equal to u. So, ibig sabihin, guys, itong buong ito, magiging equal to u yan. Itong 2 naman natin, guys, magiging n yan. Tama ba? Itong dx natin, meron ba siyang equivalent dito? Wala. Kasi sabi natin, du is equal to 3dx. So, ang gagawin natin dito, guys, is we will just substitute these values doon sa ating formula. Kasi dito sa formula natin, okay, itong u dito, ito na yun eh. Itong 2 dito, ito na yun eh. Pero itong dx natin, wala pa. Kasi 3dx to, no? So, anong gagawin nating way para matanggal dito yung 3? Para maging dx lang siya. Anong gagawin natin, guys? Anong gagawin natin, guys, para matanggal yung 3 dito? What are we going to do dito? Anyone?
Divide 3,
Okay.
sir.
Okay, yes, very good. We will divide both sides by 3. So by dividing both sides by 3, this will be cancelled out. So yung dx natin will be equal to du over 3. Nasusundan nyo? Nasusundan nyo ba, guys? Nag-divide both sides tayo by 3. Tapos, dividing both sides by 3, matatanggal yung 3 dito, pero itong du mo may kasamang over 3. Okay? And after that, mag-substitute na tayo. Dito na papasok, guys, yung u substitution natin. So, paano ba ang u substitution? Simple lang. Okay. Sabi natin, yung 3x minus 5 ay equal to u. So, meron tayo ditong u. Yung ating 2 dito ay equal to n. So, may n ka dito. Tama ba? Yung dx naman natin, equal siya sa du over 3. So, meron ka ditong du over 3. So, kapag isusulat mo yan, meron ka ditong integral, okay, of u raised to n natin, which is si 2. Ipakita ko na lang si 2, no, kasi wala namang pinagbago, no? U raised to 2 multiplied by du over 3. Take note, guys, ha? Yung dx mo dito ay du over 3. Ito yon. Nasusundan? Du over 3. Okay? And then, we will just apply yung ating integration formula. Pero, take note of this. Itong 1 over 3 dito, constant yan. Pwede mong ilabas. Kung kapag nilabas ko yan, meron ka ditong integral or 1/3 the integral of u squared du. Tama ba? I repeat, ulitin ko yung ginawa natin. Sa formula natin, ito yon. Okay? Sabi natin, ito yung ating original equation. Itong 3x minus 5 equal yan sa u, kaya naging u yan. Tama ba? Itong exponent siguro huwag na natin palitan kasi para hindi natin mahirapan. So, raised to 2. Pero itong dx natin, guys, equal siya sa du over 3. So, may itong du over 3. And take note, itong 1/3 dito, pwede mong ilabas yan. Kung pag nilabas mo yan, magiging 1/3 integral of u squared du. Okay? So, applyan na po natin yan, guys, ng integration formula natin. Gamitin natin to. So, meron tayo ditong 1/3 multiplied by u raised to 2 plus 1. Kasi n mo, guys, is 2. 2 plus 1 all over 2 plus 1. Okay, plus c. Okay? So ano guys, so magiging answer natin dito? Meron tayo ditong 1/3 u raised to 3 over 3 plus c. Tama ba? Okay, pero what is 1/3 times 1/3? It is equal to 1 over 9. So meron tayo ditong 1 over 9 u raised to 3 plus c. Tama ba? Nasusundan? Pakitams ako nasusundan. Okay. Pero, this is not yet our final answer. Our final answer must be in this form. Tama ba? So, para maging ganyang form siya, ano ba yung value ng u natin? Ano ba yung value ng u? Ano yung value ng u natin?
3x.
Okay, very good. 3x minus 5. So, we will just substitute back the value of this 3x minus 5. So, meron tayo itong final answer natin will be 1 over 9 3x minus 5 cubed plus c. This will be our final answer. Nasusundan? Gets po ba? Okay. Anong mas madali? Yung substitution, ito ba? Or ito? Parehas lang silang tamang sagot ha. Magkaiba lang yung ating simplification. Yung answer kasi natin guys ay ito. Expanded form kasi ito eh. Ito yung answer natin. Tama ba? Pero question, ano mas madali? Yung una o pangalawa? I-type nyo sa chat box. Yung una o pangalawa?
Una, sir.
Yung una. Okay. So siguro, sa ngayon, mas madali sa inyo yung una. Okay, pero ang problema kasi is that, what if 100 ito? Di ba? Kasi doon sa unang solution natin, makita ko na lang. Sa unang solution natin, nag-expand tayo. Tama ba? Nag-expand tayo. Ito kasi madali lang ito expand, no? Tapos i-differentiate natin. Madali lang siya expand. Kasi naka-raise to 2 yan. Pero what if naka-raise to 100? Medyo mahirap raise pag 100, no? Okay. So kapag naka-raise to 100 yan, ibig sabihin, magkakaroon ka guys ng 101 na terms. Kasi kapag naka-raise to 2 yan, yung answer mo dapat nakatatlo. Kasi magpa-plus 1 yan eh. Kapag raise to 2 yan, meron kang tatlong answer dito. Kapag naka-raise to 100 yan, dapat 101 yung nandito mo. So medyo maabala, medyo baka hindi tayo matapos kapag ginanon natin, kapag in-expand natin siya doon sa 100 na exponent. So kaya doon pumasok guys yung naka-raise to, yung ating tinatawag na reverse chain rule. Okay? Sige. Try natin guys, no? Try natin magkaroon ng isa pang example doon sa reverse chain rule. Okay, so sa reverse chain rule natin, nawawala yung mouse ko. Okay, so reverse chain rule natin guys. Yes, Michael. Yes, Michael? Okay, napindot na. Okay lang, sige. Okay. Ipakita ko sa inyo guys yung gagawin natin kapag dito. For example lang guys, mag-open ako dito. Mag-open ako ng isa pang ano. Ito. Okay. Mag-open pa ako dito isa. Ito. So, let's say we have here integral of ano yung kanina? 3x minus 5, di ba? 3x minus 5 raised to 100 dx. Okay? 100 yan. Medyo mahirapan tayong expand yan. So, para hindi ka mahirapan, gawin mo yung ginawa natin. I-identify mo yung u, which is si 3x minus 5. Ano yung differential nito? du is equal to 3 dx. Tama ba? Okay, ano yung n natin? 100. Okay, pero dito guys, no, sabi natin using u substitution, gusto natin dx lang yung meron tayo. So para mawala tong 3 dito, mag-divide both sides tayo. So we have here du over 3 equal to dx. Substitute lang natin, di ba? Substitute. Okay, yung ating 3x minus 5 is equal to u raised to 100. Yung dx natin guys is equal to du over 3. So kapag inayos natin yan guys, we have here 1/3 integral of u raised to 100 times du. Tama ba? Equal to saan? 1/3 multiplied by u raised to 101 over 101. Tama ba? Or ipakita ko na lang guys yung pag-plus ko. 100 plus 1, 100 plus 1. Okay? Plus c. Nasusundan? So, meron tayo dito 1/3 raised to u raised to 101 over 101. Okay? Plus c. Okay, gets po ba? Okay, next naman. What is 3 times 101? So, meron itong u raised to 101 all over 303. Tama po ba? Plus c. Pero this is not yet our final answer. Our final answer will be, dapat substitute back yung ating 3x minus 5. So our final answer will be 3x minus 5 raised to 101 over 303 plus c. So this will be our final answer. Okay po? Nasusundan ba? Okay, so for me, okay, pero okay lang sa akin guys ha. Okay lang kapag quiz natin naka-raise to 100 yan or 1,000. Okay lang sa akin guys na mag-expand kayo. Pero hindi ko mapapromise kung matatapos niyo yan after this. Baka matapos kayo, graduate na yung mga klase nyo. Tama ba? Okay, so kapag ganun, mag-ano na lang tayo. Mag-reverse, ang tawag dito? Reverse chain rule na lang tayo. Okay? Okay, so far, any question? Wala pang question. Okay. Siguro, anong oras na ba? Okay, siguro, end natin guys ng 11:30. Okay? Para hindi natin mahirapan. So dito, last problem natin to siguro. So we have here, integral of 2x multiplied by the quantity x squared minus 7 raised to 7. Okay. Bago ka matakot guys, mag-isip ka muna. Akala mo nakakatakot to, pero yun pala hindi. Ipakita ko sa inyo kung bakit hindi siya nakakatakot. Okay. Pwede mo gawin dito ay expand mo siya and then you distribute 2x. Pwede mo gawin yun. Pero, what if gusto kong gamitin yung ating u substitution? Paano yung gagawin ko? Ganito lang gagawin natin. Okay? Ipakita ko sa inyo kung ano gagawin natin kapag ganito yung problem natin. Siyempre, pinakauna, hanapin mo dito yung value ng u natin. Okay, hint dito guys, hint. Usually, yung value ng u mo ay yung value ng nasa loob ng ating naka-raise to something. Dito sa problem natin, yung naka-raise to something is si x squared minus 7. I-try natin yan. So, u is equal to x squared minus 7. Okay. Guys, question. Ano guys yung value, ano guys yung differential nito? Pakisabi nga, what is the differential of u?
2x.
2x? Meron pa isa?
2x dx.
Okay, very
2x
good.
dx.
2x dx. So, yung u mo dito, yung du mo dito is equal to 2x dx. So, ito yung problem natin. Bakit? Kasi kung titignan natin guys, i-arrange natin. Arranging our our function, kapag tinabi ko to dito, itabi ko siya, ipakita ko. Di ba naging maayos na siya, di ba? Okay, di ba sabi natin, kapag inayos natin siya, di ba, meron tayo ditong, okay, integral of 2x, x squared minus 7, raised to 7, dx. Kapag inarrange natin siya, so meron tayo ditong integral of the quantity, x squared minus 7 raised to 7 times 2x dx. Solve na yung problem natin, di ba? Itong x squared minus 7, u yan, u. Tama ba? Saan equal tong 2x dx? du. Ibig sabihin, guys, itong part na to, du na to. Tama ba? Nag-gets nyo ba na yung du na yan? Gets nyo ba na du na yan? Kasi sabi natin, 2x dx is equal to du. So, du na yan. So, ibig sabihin, guys, meron tayo ditong u raised to 7. Tama ba? Iyan na lang meron tayo, no? U raised to 7 na lang. Kasi, kapag ito, naging u na yan, ito yan. Kapag ito, naging du yan, ito na yan. Simple na yung ating differentiation, di ba? So, meron na tayo ditong integral of u raised to 7 du. So, equal siya saan? U raised to 7 plus 1 all over 7 plus 1 plus c. Tama po? And then, after that, is that, ang gawin natin is, ayusin natin. So, we have your u raised to 8 over 8 plus c. Okay? Gets po? And after that, anong gawin natin? I-substitute back natin yung value ng u. So, our final answer will be, what is the value of u? X squared minus 7. So, our final answer will be x squared, or the quantity x squared minus 7 raised to 8 over 8 plus c. So, this will be our final answer. Okay? So, huwag kayong matakot, guys, kapag may mga ganyang klaseng question. Mag-isip lang kayo kung ano yung u. But usually, yung mga value ng u natin is yung mga nasa loob ng ating parenthesis. Nasusundan? Gets po ba? Clear? Okay, clear naman. Okay, so hoping na sana clear sa atin yun. One way to check if your answer is correct, mag-derivative kayo. Y equal to x squared minus 7 raised to 8 over 8 plus c. So, dy over dx is equal to, chain rule, di ba? 8 multiplied by x squared minus 7 raised to 8 minus 1 multiplied by the derivative of this, di ba? Chain rule. 2x all over 8 plus 0. Derivative ng constant is 0. Cancel. Your dy over dx will be 2x times x squared minus 7 raised to 7. Cross multiply because differential ang kailangan natin. So your dy is equal to 2x times x squared minus 7 raised to 7 times dx, which is the same dito. Tama ba? Nasusundan? Tama? Okay? So, basta, kapag may mga gusto kayong i-check kung tama ba answer mo, mag-differentiate ka lang. Okay? If you have time, mag-differentiate ka. Okay? If you have no time, magdasal ka na lang. Basta isipin mo, tama yung ginawa mo. Okay? Okay? Sabi nga nila, no? Kapag wala ka nang magawa, magdasal ka na lang, no? Pero wag naman sana, guys, na si Lord yung magsusolve para sa'yo. Baka mamaya, bumaba si Lord, yung kamay niya. Siya yung nag-calculate ng ano mo, di ba? Okay? Or gusto mo, ayaw naman natin mangyari, guys, na magkaroon tayo ng early meet up with our Lord. Wag naman sana, no, na makita natin ng maaga si Lord. Okay? Saka na muna. Wag na muna sana. Okay? Gusto ko pa mag-engineer, sabihin nyo. Okay po? Okay. Clear ba? Clear naman? Nag-enjoy naman kayo? Okay, actually, marami pa tayong problem dito. But, I think medyo na-stress na kayo. Okay, siguro, let's end na lang muna our discussion for today. And we'll meet na lang, guys, face-to-face. Okay? Face-to-face tayo mag-meet, no? Sa schedule natin. Nasusundan? Okay. Yes, Wilfredo. What's that, Wilfredo? Ano yun? Pindot mo ba? Okay. Sige. So, marami pa tayong problem, but alam kong medyo na-stress na kayo kasi umagang-umaga, calculus ang inyong pagkain. Okay, but anyways guys, see you na lang sa face-to-face meeting natin. Meet ko lang kayo today. Okay? Sige. So, thank you and God bless you all. See you na lang siguro guys next meeting sa face-to-face class natin. Ituloy natin guys yung discussion natin. Okay, thank you guys. Ingat kayo lagi. Ingat kayo. Thank you.
Sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you po, sir.
Thank you. Ingat, ingat.
Thank you, sir. Nice meeting you,
Thank you. Patayin ko na guys yung recording. Patayin ko na. Sige.
Thank you, sir.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.